Hello and welcome to Men's Only Mastermind Vibe Time. Today I wanted to talk to you about the archetypes. So we look at women and we think about the Disney princesses. Disney has a lot to answer for about how women have evolved, our expectations, what we look for, what we think, the damsel in distress. It's a whole thing, which I will go into in another segment, I guess. But what I want to really share with you guys today is the men's archetypes. Now, the women's archetypes were a mess. Like, women are totally messed up because of the Disney princess mentality. But you guys suffered more because all you had access to growing up, we had a range, we had a load of different archetypes and potentials. And, we could be Ariel, we could be Cinderella, we could be a whole bunch of stuff. You guys got only two. You had the option generally of Prince Charming or Peter Pan. These are the two biggest archetypes for men of a certain age. This is your 30s to 40s, especially, you guys. This was the archetype you had. You got this after mention of this being this Prince Charming, rescue the damsel in distress who can't take care of herself, rescue the most beautiful woman at the ball that you can't take your eyes off. Honestly, it's kind of annoying because you know what? We're not all pathetic. And if you actually read those stories properly, those women got themselves into that trouble because they were independent, free thinkers, didn't actually need your rescuing, all right? So it's a huge thing. But how it's playing out is that men are, you're taught to be the breadwinner, you're taught to be the provider, you're taught to look after the woman, but it's translated into pick these women who just spend all this time on their prettiness, which is how we've had to do it, dumb and pretty. Anyway, and then I'm getting these men coming to me and saying, I just bought her the latest Audi and she's saying she's married the wrong man. I got divorced. It was a complete blindside. I don't understand. I've just made sure she's completely taken care of. She's got her hair done every month. She gets her nails done every week. And I'm like, first of all, where the hell is someone paying for my hair and nails? But that's what's happening. The Prince Charming mentality is you're kind of boring. You're kind of not allowed to do anything except rescue your princess. And it's kind of dull. But it also is the opposite of freedom. It's this trappings of being this king, this prince to being a king. You've got duty and obligation. Now the counterbalance of that is Peter Pan. This is the kid that never grows up. This is those of you with commitment issues, unable to settle down, way too busy, just cannot deal with the idea of losing your freedom. The little boy that never grew up with mummy issues, come on, that's most of my clientele, right? I love you all, but it's because you're playing out the Peter Pan mentality. Now, the problem with the Peter Pan mentality is some of you meet women that you love. You are deeply in love with someone, but because you've got this equivalent of relationships equal loss of freedom, you can't be with the person that you love. That commitment phobe is ruining your future. So we've got to get rid of those two archetypes. Then we enter the next level of, you might be able to hear Daisy in the background. Then we enter the next level, which is when Marvel came in. So the other group of influencers growing up with things like the Hulk, repressed anger, anybody? Superman, hero complex, it's the same as Prince Charming. Hide yourself, two personalities. So if any of these resonate with you, I want to know. Let me know below. I'd love to unpack it with someone who's identifying as one of these archetypes. So bring your archetype to a Q&A call. If you're yeah, I definitely know that I'm Peter Pan. I met a guy with, couldn't deal with more than casual, sex relationship behind closed doors, never wanted to grow up. His next tattoo he was planning to get was literally Peter Pan. So it plays out so often. So comment down below. Let me know if it resonates. Let me know if it resonates, but you don't want it to resonate. If you want more clarity, or if you know exactly which archetype you're playing out and you want to know how to break it, because all of these things are a very important conversation. All right. Till we speak, take care of you, take care of others, and take care of the greater good. Bye for now.